What's going on, Big Blue Nation? Big Pat Sports Talk back in the building. Just to give y'all a quick preview, Mr. Kyle Rudolph, free agency news today, signed for 2 years, I believe 16 million. Doing this because a lot of fans, you know, they're concerned about how much we gave Kyle Rudolph and everything. What this guy does, man, this guy brings a red zone threat to the team that we haven't had. I'm going to show you a couple of plays that he has, and we're going to see what Daniel Jones is going to be able to work with, man. We're going to be able to see what Daniel Jones is going to be able to do with this new tight end. Look at that play there. That's the play to end the Saints playoffs. What it do, Jay? What it do, Jay? What it do, football talk with Benny? Bryson, what's good, bro? Thank y'all for tuning in. We just look at a couple of highlights, man, of Kyle Rudolph. It's not going to be too long. It's going to be about 30 minutes. I'm going to let you guys know why Kyle Rudolph is going to be a great asset to this team, man. Jay Berman, what's good? Kid Zeke, what's good, man? Big Blue in the house, man. But let me show y'all what Kyle Rudolph is going to bring to the New York Giants. Let me show y'all, man. Let me show y'all. You see this catch here against the New Orleans Saints? Joseph, what's good? Can Evan Ingram do that? Hold on. Let me slow it down for y'all, man. Let me slow it down for y'all, so y'all can get a real good thing on that. Let me slow it down for y'all. Look at the way he goes up against this ball. Does Evan Ingram do that? Do we have anybody on this team that can do that? Yo, Benny, I'll be doing a live stream later on tonight as well, more than likely, after I get done doing Team Up Sports work. But look how Kyle Rudolph goes up against this ball. Do we have anybody on the team that could do that for us in the red zone? Do we have anybody on the team that could do that? So Giants Nation, who's hating this signing, come on, man. Look at this. Imagine Daniel Jones throwing this ball. Does Evan Ingram get that? Does anybody on this team get that? Y'all let me know in the chat, man. Does anybody on this team do that for the New York Giants right now in the red zone? You do know we're one of the worst red zone teams in the league. We're 31st. Imagine if that number goes up to 15 or to 10. How many more games we would have won last year? Look at that. One hand and has the awareness to get 2 feet in. That's so dope, bro. We need that. Look at that. Look at the extension that he goes against this ball. Not a great thrown pass, but guess what? It turns into a great touchdown because he's a great red zone threat. That's what Joe Judge and Dave Gettleman see in this guy. That's what Joe Judge and Dave Gettleman see in this guy. That's what he brings. That's why we went and got him. Look at that catch against the Cowboys. Look at that catch. You don't think we need that in New York? Look at that. Also, he can block too. He does, Joseph. He can block too. Look at that. That's why they signed him. Not to be a superstar tight end. It's to get touchdowns in the red zone. We're going to welcome Zeke to the stream. What's going on, Zeke?
Yo, what's good?
Not much, man. Just trying to show these Giants fans what Kyle Rudolph brings to the team.
Man, he'll be good at the red zone, man. I'm telling you.
He brings authenticity to our red zone offense.
And he could block way better than Evan Ingram.
Yeah, look at the catches that he makes. Look at that. That's the end the Saints Super Bowl hopes right there. Look at do we
Oh
have
yeah, you're
anybody on the
right.
team?
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do we
that's
have
that Super
anybody on
Bowl.
the team that can do this? Look at this bad pass by Kirk Cousins, but watch what Rudolph does. Look at that.
That's good hand coordination right there, bro. I'm telling you,
Right.
that's good.
Look at that. Giants
Mhm.
Nation, y'all gotta wake up, man.
I'm
Joe
telling you, they
Judge and Dave
been doing
Gettleman are
these
playing
things, bro.
chess.
I'm telling you.
They are playing chess. Don't
Yeah.
be surprised if we trade Evan Ingram. If we don't, we're gonna be running 2 tight end sets to where Evan Ingram could do what he does best, which is go deep on the offense through the seams and use his speed. This is not what Evan Ingram can do, but guess what? Kyle Rudolph does.
Kyle
I
Rudolph
don't
does,
mind them paying him 2 years, $16 million. If I could get 5 to 6 touchdowns a year like that, look at that.
Yep.
There's nobody on this roster currently that can do this. Nobody. That's why they got this man.
And I won't be surprised if Giants release Evan Ingram, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't believe we'll release him. I believe if we don't have him next year, he'll be traded. Somebody may give us a 3rd or 4th round pick for him. Look for the coach to try to come in. Look at that. Look
That's
at those catches,
bro. Yep.
Look at those catches, man. Wavy
and look at his
Flacco, what's
balance.
good, bro?
I love his balance.
He is 6'6". Is he the fastest? No, but look at one of our best tight ends when we won a Super Bowl with Kevin Boss. That's what Kevin Boss did. He's a legitimate red zone threat. That's what we have.
That's what we basically
imagine if we got Saquon Barkley in the backfield and the linebackers and the safeties have to pay attention to that. This is what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen.
A bad throw. Yeah.
And if we get Kenny Galloday too. And if we get Kenny Galloday, they're going to be worried about.
Exactly. Imagine if we get Kenny Galloday, him, and Saquon in the red zone. Come on now. You got to think, man. Yo.
I hate when people be hating
what's
on
good,
Dave
bro?
Gettleman.
Thank you for tuning in, bro. Hey, if you want to, we got Joseph in the building. Hold on.
Joseph, man. It's good.
What's going on, Big Pat? What's going on?
What's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in, bro.
No problem. Look, I really like this signing. Oh, my God.
Right.
What a signing. That's a score for Gettleman right there. What a signing.
Big Blue in the Bronx in the building. He said Troy Hill to the Browns. Yeah, I hated that. I wanted him to come to us, but we can't afford him and Kenny Galloday. So, hey. But I just want you guys to look, and this is just 3 plays. Look at what this guy brings to the table, man, in the red zone. I don't think we're signing this guy to be a tight end that moves the chains for us all the way up the field. No, man. We bringing this guy to be a red zone threat. And don't get it twisted. He can still catch the ball in the outfield as well. He can still run. He runs routes better than Evan Ingram.
I have one question. Slow. Why did the Vikings release him?
Because they have Irv Smith. They got Irv Smith.
Yeah.
Remember Irv Smith from Alabama? They got him. So that's why they released Rudolph. They got enamored with Irv Smith's speed, but I don't think he's a better tight end than Kyle Rudolph. I'm just going to be honest with you. He's not a better tight end than Kyle Rudolph. He's not. Kyle Rudolph brings
good question. Is Caden Smith still on our roster, right?
Yeah, I think he's going to be. If we don't trade Evan Ingram, I think Caden Smith is going to be released.
Yeah, that's what that's what's going to happen. And we could get like at least $3 million?
With Caden Smith, I think we get $2 million back.
$2 million, right? Yeah, $2 million back.
He has no dead cap hit.
Yeah,
but just bringing it. Just imagine that being on the Giants. When is the last time we had anybody in the red zone that we could count on? When's the last time we had anybody in the red zone that we could count on? That's why we can't score, because we have a bunch of receivers that are like slot receivers, and nobody that they're not a threat to go over the top of anybody.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones has to be perfect with his passes. The routes have to be perfect every time. With guys like this, it doesn't have to be perfect. He can throw a bad pass, but with their big frames and their big bodies, they're able to go up and grab it. Look at that. This is what we're getting, folks. This is what we're getting with Kyle Rudolph.
Yep.
Everybody thinks that everybody you sign it has to be some superstar. No, it doesn't, man. You put pieces together. This is what our offensive coordinators, Joe Judge, our defensive people are picking up. We're picking up pieces, man. We're playing chess, man. We're not just playing checkers. We're not just putting a bunch of people on the field with potential. No, we're putting people on the field that have roles. This guy is literally going to have a role in the red zone. I know it. It's just fact. That's why they brought him here. Our red zone offense is atrocious. That's why we can't score. We have nobody that we can depend on to throw that ball up to know that they can make a play over the top of a defender. Now with Kenny G in play, we got two people that might be able to do this.
Yeah, I mean, it just opens up more for Saquon.
Exactly.
And it pretty much opens up more for Galloday if we get Galloday, or really anybody. It's just another threat in the red zone. Like, why not?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, switch gears for a second. Got a question about Jay Berman. Just shifting gears for a second. What do you think of the Colts signing Wentz? I think that was a great signing by the Colts. I think Wentz is back where he belongs with Frank Wright. I believe they're going to go to the playoffs and they're going to make a decent playoff push. They are.
Yeah. Wentz did really well with Frank Wright also. So, yeah, like you said, he'll do well.
Thank you for the 8 people in the chat. Thank y'all. Glow Davis, what's going on, bro? Thank you for tuning in. You know, Sugar Tots is always in the building. Shout out to my boy Green, man, coming in, showing the support, man. I always game with him. Look like he in the studio, man. That's what's up. Be looking forward to that track coming out. But just like with the signing with the defensive lineman that we just had, Ifedi, I don't know how to say his last name. I'm not going to butcher his last name. But he's going to be a positional pass rusher for us. And guess what? He's going to be effective. Him and Leonard Williams on the edge with Dexter Lawrence in the center. Man, I promise you, he's going to be good.
It's a low risk, high reward signing. That's
exactly. That's what we're doing. Major low risk,
but it's
high
still
reward.
Worth it. It's still worth it.
Yeah.
High reward, low risk signings. That's
we did
what
the same thing with
in.
Marcus Golden. Low risk, high reward signing. I mean, he got 10 sacks. Yeah.
That's what we're bringing in. You don't think Ross is going to be our returner now? You don't think that we're going to be hitting him on bubble screens? Receiver reverses? Man, we brought him in for speed to open up the field. That guy's going to be running post, corner routes, and streaks. That's all he's going to be running.
And I'm telling you guys,
end zones are smiling right now when you say that.
And look, I'll tell you guys, we got good backups. Look, Dante Pettis, John Ross. We got pretty good backups. I'm telling you guys. I won't be surprised if Dante Pettis will be starter and then Darius Slayton and on backup.
I wouldn't be surprised if John Ross beats him out.
Yeah.
Especially if we get Kenny G, because, man, with Kenny G and Rudolph on the field in the red zone, man, I have no issues. If Saquon Barkley is healthy, I have no issues.
And Sterling Shepard, I wouldn't mind Sterling Shepard being there too. He's our best receiver we got right
now. Now Sterling Shepard gets to work the middle of the field without having multiple coverage put on him. Because now he has Galloday and Rudolph.
Shepard excels with a good wide receiver one, so there's cornerbacks that are backup cornerbacks on them. We know Shep could do.
Right.
Great.
Wavy Flacco said we need an offensive tackle, losing Zeitler and our right tackle.
We could get one.
I believe if we could get Slater with the 11th pick, I believe they have a chance to move him to guard or put Soder at guard if they don't believe in Shane Lemieux. So the signing of Kenny G opens up a whole lot of things if we can get him signed. The GOAT is in the building.
The GOAT is in the building.
What's going on?
Y'all can hear me? We good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, listen, I'm going to tell you a fact. Kyle Rudolph has 0 drop passes last year. We need it.
Yeah, he has 0 drop passes the past 2 years. He has 0 drop passes the past 2 years.
We need it. If Kyle Rudolph was in that position of
look at what Kyle Rudolph could do. But when Ingram does it, he's out of bounds.
Right. Here's what
makes
he brings He brings a legitimate threat in the red zone when he comes through. He brings a legitimate threat in the red zone. That's what he does.
When is the last time we had a tight end threat in the end zone, like a red zone threat?
Exactly.
Thank you. Yes, bro. Exactly.
We haven't had. When's the last time we had a red zone threat? Period. When's the last time we had a red zone threat? Period.
I could tell you
since Eli Manning's prime, bro.
Odell Beckham's the last time we had a red zone threat receiver.
Exactly.
Yeah. Besides that, who else?
And even he wasn't a huge big body receiver. The last time we had that was Hakeem, a big body receiver that you could just throw it up, he'd just go over the top and catch it on him. That's the last time we had that. And as far as tight end, it was Kevin Boss. Evan Ingram cannot run efficient enough routes in the red zone to catch the ball.
If Ingram did so well,
and even if he did, he drops it. This guy has 0 drops the past 2 years. 0.
Yeah, I mean, if Ingram actually
not bad, bro. That's great.
If Ingram would actually catch the ball, he would be an elite tight end because he just beats DBs, he beats linebackers. But can he catch the ball? That's the thing.
No, he can't catch.
He can't catch.
But I don't know how he did good in 2019, but did bad in this year. I just can't.
Because people watch film and people know that he can't run good routes and people know that he's not a consistent catcher. So really his threat turns into nothing because you're really not afraid of him unless he just runs past you. That's the only reason why you'll be any type of afraid of Evan Ingram. But as far as things like this, he can't do that. He can't dream of doing things like this.
He can't.
When's the last time Kyle Rudolph even fumbled?
Never.
Exactly. People think we're paying Kyle Rudolph to be this superstar tight end. No, we're not doing that. He's a red zone threat.
And that's a fact. Listen,
all those times that we get in the red zone and we don't score, we have to kick a field goal. That stops with this guy. You have to pay attention to this guy. You have to put a linebacker and a safety over the top because he's fast enough to beat the linebacker and he's big enough to jump over the safety. So with that, you got people like Sterling Shepard that can work the middle of the field with his great route runner. And then if we sign Kenny Galloday on the other side, man, you see how many phase we're gonna throw this year?
Right. He's legit.
Our offense is gonna be way better, bro. I'm telling you guys, yo. I'm telling you,
listen. That's what it can be way better. Is Jason Garrett going to make it better? That's the only question I got.
You can't mess this up, man. If he messes, I don't care. I don't care if it's week 3. If he turns out to be the problem, he will be fired, and Freddie Kitchens will take over offensive coordinator duties. I think Freddie Kitchens is going to be calling plays anyway.
# curl routes.
Right.
Freddie Kitchens did well against the Browns. He was throwing the ball deep. I mean, if that was Jones in that position, he would be excelling. He would.
But let me tell you guys something. Jason Garrett worked really good with Ezekiel Elliott, which he could work really good with Saquon Barkley.
Right.
And you can replace like Kenny Galloday.
Imagine the play action pass with Saquon Barkley in there now. If we got Kenny Galloday, we got Rudolph on the field. Even if we still have Evan Ingram, now Evan Ingram can run more deep routes. He doesn't have to run the sophisticated routes. We'll give that to Rudolph over the middle and let him catch it because he will catch it if he's open. Unlike Evan Ingram, now we can run Evan Ingram on deep posts and deep and fly routes to go against a linebacker if they decide to put a linebacker on him. But then if you do put a safety or DB on Evan Ingram, now Kenny G could be one-on-one, or the receiver to the left can be one-on-one, or Shepard is one-on-one. So this opens up so many avenues for the Giants. That's what they meant, people, about them getting weapons.
Yeah.
They didn't mean they was going to get Odell Beckham, DeAndre Hopkins. No, getting weapons is things like this, getting people for specific purposes. This dude is to get open in the middle of the field and get red zone touchdowns, and that's what he's going to do. When we get to the red zone now, we're a legitimate threat. You can't just cover 0 on us all day, and you think a DB is just going to stop if we get Kenny Galloday, stop Kenny Galloday on the outside, or stop this monster in the inside from jumping over him and catching it for a touchdown. Now you really have to run coverage against us. And guess what? That opens up the run a lot more. So you might see a lot of more running touchdowns.
He's a legit Pro Bowler Other than like
he's a 2-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he's 2-time
Yeah.
Pro Bowler. Yeah, and he's like, and Ingram's a fake Pro Bowler in my opinion. I mean, that's pretty.
I don't
incredible.
know how he made it to the Pro Bowl. I just
So if Daniel Jones gets it together and he plays like he's supposed to play, don't be surprised if this guy Kyle Rudolph has about 8 touchdowns this coming up year. Don't be surprised.
I won't.
Don't be surprised to see this guy jumping over somebody's head every time we get into the red zone. Is up the coming year.
We could actually use Kyle Rudolph on 3rd down.
Right.
Yep. You're right.
We can actually have somebody that could get a contested catch. When's the last time we had a receiver?
And he can block too. That's
right.
What I love.
And he can block. When's the last time we had a receiver or a tight end that we can count on and have a consistent catch, contested catches? It hasn't been like that in a long time.
In a long time.
That's what they meant about getting weapons. What's going on, Viz Eds? Thank you for tuning in, bro.
Yeah, I got a statement though. Can we give Dave Gettleman his credit this year though?
Right.
For making the best out of nothing.
Right.
Because he got the backups we needed for every depth position. Something fans don't know about. We need depth at each position.
I mean, last year too. I mean, we got Blake Martinez, James Bradbury. I mean, a lot of Giants fans were mad about Blake Martinez and James Bradbury, but James Bradbury worked out, which I'm happy about, and also Blake Martinez worked out.
Yeah, I told Giants fans last year about Blake Martinez. They was complaining. I said, "What are you complaining about?" That's exactly what we needed. We needed a thumper in the middle. We needed a consistent tackle.
He never had less than 100 tackles
exactly.
Since 5 years, bro. I'm telling you. I hate it, bro. I hate it.
All right, Jay Berman, thank you for tuning in, bro.
And also, Khalil Fackery worked out last year.
Hey guys, we got a question. Wavy Flacco said, "Let's talk draft. I'm high on Parsons. We need a stud linebacker.
I would like to have him.
If we get Kenny G, we can do anything that we want with that first pick. Just about. If we get Kenny G, I wouldn't be surprised if we did take Parsons. Green. Real talk. It's going to be between cornerback, edge, or linebacker.
Patrick Surtain.
But I'd rather have Patrick Surtain or Caleb Fairley over Michael Parsons right now because we don't have a second corner on this roster right now. I don't believe in Julian Love. I don't believe in Yada. Yeah, I don't believe in Sam Bill, who I think will be released. I don't believe in any of those guys. So,
and I would love the Giants to release Yazzie Yadam for Butler from the Titans.
And Sam Bill too.
I believe we're gonna cut Sam Bill. Real talk.
Yeah, we got to. We have what he does.
Man, what y'all think about this Kenny G? Think we're gonna get him, man?
Big Pat, on the stream it says it's unavailable. Stream suspended for policy violations.
Really?
Not tomorrow. We should have him about Friday.
When?
Because they said the meeting is tonight and going into tomorrow also.
Yeah, so that too.
I expect us to get on Friday.
I believe I'm not gonna keep my hopes up because I'm not gonna keep my
guys.
hopes
Hold
up.
Hold on, guys.
Do you want me to share my screen, show you what it is, or you can see it?
Yeah, I can see it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it and then go back into it.
Okay. Do we have to leave or are we staying on?
We could just stay on.
I'm gonna end the broadcast and everybody come back in when I restart it.
Okay.
Alrighty.